Removal amount values come from the manufacturer of the tool. These values represent the amount of material each tool was designed to remove. Some of the benefits of using proper removal amounts include tool life and a better finish. In order for each tool to remove the proper amount means the previous tool had to leave that amount behind. This is referred to as stock to be left. Let's take a little closer look at this with the program that we're going to run. I find it a little easier to calculate and explain if we reverse the tool order. The fourth metal cuts it to finish size, so it won't need to leave any stock to be left. And for the tool to be able to remove 4/1000ths of an inch, as recommended by the manufacturer, the third metal would have had to leave that stock behind. And the third metal was designed to remove between 4 and 8/1000ths, so we'll say 6. So that means the second tool would have had to leave enough material for both of them, which would equal 10/1000ths. And if I choose the second metal tool to remove 9/1000ths, the first metal would have to leave 19/1000ths stock to be left. And I'm going to have my first metal tool remove 16/1000ths. So that means the tool that I have running before it, in my case, the Z-Wheel 1, would have to leave behind 35/1000ths. We need these stock to be left values in either the styles in AlphaCam or on our Titan in the tool library. Do not put these values in both locations or the stock to be left will be doubled. Our first metal, we're going to use 19/1000ths stock to be left. In the second metal, we're going to use 10/1000ths stock to be left. In the third metal, we're going to use 4/1000ths stock to be left. And the fourth metal, we're going to cut our part to the finished size with 0 stock to be left. You can enter these values into either location, AlphaCam or the tool library manually, or if you enter them into the Titan library, you can use the calculate feature. Here you enter the number of tools in this set, in our case 6, and the tool number that the first tool begins with, in our case 14. Then we just enter the amount we want to remove for each tool, and it will calculate the stock to be left for us, as we'll see in the XY left field. And the values match our calculated stock to be left. And when we click OK, these values get entered into each tool accordingly, which you can verify by going to the tool, selecting Edit, and then seeing the value in the XY stock to be left. After you have entered the removal amount or stock to be left values, verify that those amounts are actually being removed at the machine and adjust the tools as needed, which we explain thoroughly in our Setting Up New Tools on the Titan videos. Thank you for choosing Park Industries.